All right. Boom, we're live. It's Chris Igoe. Igoe Home Group, powered by Remax Direct. It's Get Some Monday. It is February 24th, according to my trusty desk calendar. And I'm hoping I can make this lighting a little bit better here. What's up, John P? So the big question I have is, how do I get the lighting in here right without blinding myself in the process? So we'll figure that out. Technical difficulties. Let's have some coffee. This one's for you. Cheers, John. All right, so we're doing big things. We're getting stuff done. It's Get Some Monday. It's February 24th. We are 55 days into the new year. There are 311 days left, which of course means the year's almost over, and we better get cranking, right? So are you on the right track? Are you hitting your numbers? Are you creating the momentum every day that you need to win the day, win the week, win the year, win your life? If the answer is yes, that's phenomenal. And if no, that's okay. You can commit to the process, detach from the outcome, make a decision, and get to work right now, righting the ship. And so, as always, I am doing my daily live cold calls here in this group. Every day, Monday through Friday, I will hit the daily triple-headed monster of leads, and those are the expired, the daily expired, the daily canceled, the daily for sale by owners. What's up, Vic? And if you're new to the channel, I would ask you to click the link, like, subscribe, smash the bell, tell a friend, and let's grow this channel. My ultimate goal is to help more people get better on the phones, set more appointments, do more business, make more money, achieve at a high level, and dominate the real estate space. Now, that being said, I have uploaded the Vulcan 7 data into, I use Vulcan 7 data. I think they have some of the best data out there. There are all kinds of data providers. They're all basically good. I do understand that it varies by region a little bit, but for me in my market, Vulcan 7 is the best. So I upload that into the Mojo Dialer, which is mojosells.com. I use that because there's a triple line dialer function, which means I can crank through this list of, well, let's see here. There are 14 records that I uploaded into the dialer. 6 of those are going to be filtered out. They're in price points that I don't particularly want to talk to, which leaves me a grand total of 8 to speak to for today. Now, before we get too much further into this, I do want to say one thing. We are constantly helping buyers from around the country and around the world buy homes here in South Florida. So if you, your clients, your friends, your family, anyone you know is even thinking about moving to South Florida, then please send them our way. We love to help. We're helping people constantly buy homes. We get them the best deals, the best terms, the best product out there. We will pay you a FAT referral, and we'll make it fun for everybody in the process. So if that's something we can help with, reach out. You know where to find me. And let's get cranking. All right. So the title of this content is Disrupt the Pattern. I have found that it is really easy for me to get distracted and start, especially with social media out there. I can pick out somebody or something or whatever the case is, and I can focus on that and start comparing where I'm at versus where somebody else is at and make myself completely nuts. Comparison is the thief of joy. So I would encourage you not to do that. And if you find yourself doing that, then disconnect, slow down, and pattern interrupt yourself. So for me, I know that if I move a muscle, I can change a thought. So I like to go to the gym. I like to exercise. I like to meditate. I like to pray. I just started going to jujitsu. My first class is today, and I am extremely fired up about that. I'm looking to get my ass kicked senselessly because I don't know anything about jujitsu. So for me, that will be a pattern interrupt, right? So I want to put myself in positions where I can grow and get better and improve. And that seems like a cool spot for me to challenge myself. So challenge yourself, pick something. anytime I identify something that not that I'm afraid of jujitsu, I'm not, but anytime I find something that I'm afraid of, like I'll give you an example. So when I was, let's see, how old was I? I don't remember, but I realized that I was afraid of the concept of jumping out of an airplane, right? So that scared me. Oh, I'm going to go skydiving. That's scary. As soon as I realized that, this is when I was turning 30. So when I was turning 30, I'm like, I'm afraid to jump out of a plane. And as soon as I realized I was afraid of jumping out of a plane, I immediately booked an appointment for me to go jump out of a plane. And I only say that because it was the coolest experience ever. Like it was, first of all, walking through that fear was incredible, but getting to the other side of that, it was such a magnificent experience, floating through air and being able to conquer that fear. So anytime I find a fear, or which is rare, but anytime I find something like that, I always want to identify it. I always want to then push through it, and I want to conquer it. And that's just how I'm made up. So if you can do that, like if you're afraid of picking up the phone, don't be afraid of picking up the phone. Make some dials today. If you've never been on the phone before, make a decision to make 10 dials today. If you don't have any data, if you don't know what to call, if this is your first time ever picking up a phone, then go to Google, type in Zillow, type in your zip code, or type in your the city that you want to work in, and write for sale by owner. And you'll get free data that you can call right now. Push yourself a little bit further to go out there and create momentum in your life, whatever that might mean, right? So, all right, without any further ado, let's get cranking here. All right. Okay, so I am dialing.
In your touchtone phone, please enter your PIN number.
We got the PIN number punched in. What's up, Jamie? What's up, Scott? What's up, Lucas? We are doing big things. It is Get Some Monday. So I've got a script. I've got a legal pad. I've got a pen. I've got my data. I've got you guys. And we are going to dominate. So let's go. I've got 2 active time slots open. Hello. Whoa. Open today for appointments. So they hung up on me. I'm going to call them right. Whoa. Wow, that's interesting. So sometimes, occasionally, the dialer gets temperamental. I don't know why that happens, but sometimes technology gets weird, gets glitchy. And in this case, that's just what happened. So it disconnected me. I am going to dial right back in, and keep pushing.
Please enter your PIN number. Your PIN number can be found.
You got it, sister.
Please press the start button on your screen to begin calling.
All righty then. All right, so now there are 7 records to call for today. We got the speaker blazing. We got the volume turned up. We got Kevin in the house. Hello.
Please leave your message for Steve. Sorry, mailbox is full.
All right.
Send an SMS notification.
So I would have left a message there because it is the home seller. I do not leave canned messages for people if I don't know that it's the home seller. I never leave canned messages. I'll leave authentic, organic messages if I know it's the home seller. But I'm not a big fan of the canned voicemail. Some people do. Hello, this is Chris.
Hi, this is Scott. Please leave your name, number, and message, and I'll return your call. Thank you.
Hey, Scott, this is Chris Igoe with Remax. I'm giving you a call. I noticed your property listing had expired in the MLS. I was curious how on earth the property did not sell. We specialize in selling properties just like yours in Crystal Heights. We've sold 15,000 homes since 2008. We're averaging 1 a day. We've got active shoppers looking for properties similar to yours in Deerfield Beach. I would love an opportunity to bend your ear in relation to actually getting it sold. If you would, please give me a call back. My direct number is 561-516-2442. Again, 561-516-2442. Thank you. So I will leave that message if I know it's the home seller, because I'm able to plug in their subdivision, plug in the city, and make it a little bit more organic. Do they typically work? No. Hello, this is Chris Igoe with Remax. I record my calls for training purposes. I noticed your property listing was canceled in the MLS. I was curious, how on earth did the property not sell? Ooh, wait. How on earth could you hang up on me like that? Let's call her right back. So when somebody hangs up on me immediately, I just call them back instantly. Now they may hang up on me again, but that's okay. Keep pushing. Hello, this is Chris Igoe with Remax. You just hung up on me. I record my calls for training purposes. I noticed your property listing had expired in the MLS. I was curious, how on earth did the property not sell? Let's try her one more time. All right. So 3 times is a charm. So let's just call her back one more time for shits and giggles, because it's a short message. I mean, it's a short list. Ooh, we got a FSBO lined up here too. All right. FSBO. Hello, this is Chris Igoe with Remax. I record my calls for training purposes. My records indicate that your property is for sale by owner. Is that true?
Yeah, it's for sale by owner. Mother's a broker, and I'm not interested in talking to any realtors.
Oh, good. Put your guns back in your holster, because I'm also a buyer. I'm also a buyer. I'm a team leader, and I'm interested in your property. Ooh, wait, your mother's a broker. My cat's on fire. My wife's a broker. Let's see here. Let's just call him right back. Your mother's a broker. What does that have to do with the price of tea in China? Your mother's a broker. Okay. My cat's on fire. All right. So let's just call him right back. My mother's a broker. Oh, okay. All right. So his mother's a broker. To be clear, that means nothing.
Hi, you have reached the cell phone of Brian Moriarty. Please leave a message, and I'll return your call as soon as possible. Thank you, and have a great day.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Brian, it's Chris Igoe with Remax. My records indicate that your property is for sale by owner. Is that true? If so, please give me a call back. My direct number is 561-516-2442. Again, 561-516-2442. Thank you. What's up, Ayana? If you would please click the link, join me on YouTube, like, subscribe, watch over there. We're looking to build up that platform, help more people get more effective on the phones. Okay, so today was a short list. There were only, I think, 7 or 8 records to call. I'm going to guesstimate that that's around 14 dials that were made, although I'll go through that right here. And I'm going to address what he just said. The for sale by owner that hung up on me mentioned that his mother is a broker. And that, now to be clear, someone who's going to hang up on you is going to hang up on you, period. So don't you must develop selective amnesia, right? So somebody's going to hang up on you. They're going to hang up on you. Doesn't matter what you say. Doesn't matter how hard you push. That's why I continue to ask questions and push them into trying to get past that initial resistance. But just know that it's them, it's not you. If they're going to hang up on you, if they're not ready, they're not interested, whatever the case is, they have hung up on you. If they're telling you they're not interested, and they're telling you that their mother's a broker, or they're telling you anything else that they're telling you, and they have not hung up the phone, they are interested, period. So you then have to work through whatever that objection is. But the only time that somebody is actually not interested is when they have hung up on you. That is the only reason. So everything else is bullshit. So don't listen to it. It's dissonance. They're trying to throw you off your game. They're trying to test you. This whole thing is a game. So if they come to you with, I'm not interested, my mother's a broker, I don't know, the sky is falling, and they're still on the phone, then they want to be closed. Now, that guy hung up on me. I called him back twice, and he didn't want to answer. So that guy's not interested. Don't spend any time or any energy or anything worrying about people who have hung up on you or whatever that looks like. But be mindful of what objections are throwing you off your game. So when I don't even know what I said, to be honest with you. He said, my mother's a broker. Sometimes I'll come with, well, so's my wife, and she sold no homes in her entire career. My wife doesn't like that. So which is true. I also have learned that she doesn't like me saying that. So I say other things. You can say anything as long as you say something. So you have to pattern interrupt. You got to get their attention. My mother's a broker. My cat's on fire. Hey, listen, if you knew absolutely for certain, and then just go into the $1 million question or anything else, you just need to be able to pivot and get control back of the conversation. Now, I couldn't go anywhere with that because he hung up on me. But the lesson here is they're going to say whatever they're going to say. Your job is, if you don't know what to say, which, by the way, is fine. Most people don't start out and know what to say. When you don't know what to say, write down what objection stumped you on a piece of paper, and then throughout the course of the day, put together an objection handler for that. Or ask me, or find somebody else out there who's an expert at it. Or more importantly, sign up for our in-person Boiler Room Bootcamp event, which is going to be out there in California. It's me, it's Matt Kavanaugh, and we are hosting an in-person 3-day boot camp. It is April 1st through 3rd, where we're going to teach you exactly what to say, exactly how to say it, and put you in a incubator. I like to call it a success incubator, which at the end of those 3 days, you will have the benefit of 20 plus years of sales experience and knowledge, and you'll know exactly what to say, exactly how to say it, and you will be weaponized and ready to dominate on the phones. So if you would, click the links to learn more about that. You can reach out to me or Matt, and we'll be happy to answer any questions. But the last one we did was down here in South Florida. I think we set 100 appointments or damn close to it. So if that's something you're interested in learning more about, then what's up, Rick? Rick will tell you. He was here. He broke through a lot of personal barriers that he had and is on the right track to more success. So long story short, keep pushing, keep dominating. If there's anything I can do to help, you know where to find me. If you or anyone you know is even thinking about moving to South Florida, send them my way. We will take care of them. We will pay you in the process. And that's it. So win the day, win the week, win the year, get some.